Some people can't direct these four emotions I'm about to talk about correctly. And because of that, whatever they start ends in failure. And most people live their lives without ever realizing this. Emotions are always powerful, but if they aren't used at the right time, they are wasted. Sometimes a very small moment is enough to change your entire direction. That moment usually comes when you least expect it. Maybe the right time is now, but to understand that, you need to keep going. I'm going to talk about four core emotions that, when used correctly, will definitely lead to success. First emotion, disgust. And most people suppress this emotion in the wrong place. Disgust says this: enough. This sentence is not said lightly. This is not the day everything ends. On the contrary, it can be the day everything begins, but not everyone notices that beginning. You might be tired of something small or something big. The size doesn't matter. But the day you say enough, life shifts in another direction. That shift is silent. I don't want to keep living like this. This is not a complaint. I'm tired of lying, not being enough, feeling ashamed. This is a confession. People get tired of repetitive lives. They carry it for a long time without realizing it. They're tired of failing, but they can't say it out loud. They get tired of feeling small in the eyes of those close to them. And that's the most painful part. And one day it reaches this point: enough. That's exactly where everything changes. If you've ever said this at some point in your life, write enough in the comments, because you're not alone. Second emotion, decision. And this emotion keeps you awake at night. Making decisions isn't easy. That's why most people postpone. You wake up in the middle of the night without knowing why. Your mind, your stomach, your whole system gets mixed up. Your body realizes it before you do. You're in an internal battle. No one sees it. What should I do? This question is not as simple as it looks, but know this: the answer is always clear. Progress begins with making a decision, but not everyone dares to move forward. If it's easy, you do it. Simplicity is rare, but if it happens, you do it. If it's hard, do it hard. Do it the same way you would if it were easy. That's usually how it is, but do it, because if you don't, you have no chance of getting results. Sometimes being able to decide is harder than growing the work itself, because the possibility of going back disappears. Don't underestimate decisions. A few right decisions you make today can affect the next 10 years. If you've made it this far, hit the like button, because the real power is coming next. It's not over yet. Third emotion, desire. And this emotion starts quietly. Desire doesn't come from outside. No one gives it to you. It can't be ordered. It can't be copied. It's born inside. Right when you think you're not ready. Sometimes it's asleep for years. It wakes up with a book, a sentence, a conversation. Sometimes the reason seems insignificant. You never know when it will wake you up. That's why you need to be prepared. That's why don't shut life out. Don't shut yourself down either. Tear down the walls. Otherwise, nothing gets in. The wall that keeps disappointment out also keeps happiness out. They come together. Let life touch you. Don't run. Don't let it destroy you, because getting back up happens like this. If you truly want something, write one word in the comments: I want. Write it for yourself. Fourth and most powerful emotion, commitment. There's no joke here. Commitment says this: I will. But this sentence isn't easy to say. The strongest words, the most effective two words are these: I will or I won't quit. There is no middle. When you hear it from someone, the world feels strange, like it's testing you. This is my hill. There are no excuses. I will head for the summit, even if the result is failure. Commitment is this: promising yourself that you won't quit until you reach the goal. How many times does a baby fall while learning to walk? No one wonders. No one counts because the answer is obvious, because everyone knows even if it falls, it will continue. There is no other option. That's the formula. Very simple, if you notice. Don't forget this. It doesn't end here. Emotions alone are not enough. They never were. The final step is action. It always was. Don't just be a listener. Most people stop here. Act on the decision you made. This is where you separate yourself from others. Undisciplined hope turns into illusion, and illusion is dangerous. But belief supported by discipline produces results. That's the only difference. If your wishes don't have a game plan, they stay as wishes. And time passes. Now I'm leaving you with 4 questions. You can't avoid them. Ask them to yourself. Honestly, why? What's the real reason? Why not? What's stopping you? Why not you? What do you lack compared to others? Why not now? What are you still waiting for? Don't postpone your life. No one will live it for you. Find a new perspective. Your old one brought you here. Set new goals. They can be small. Open a new page in your notebook, literally. And don't do it later. Do it now, not later. If this video made you feel something, write which emotion hit you the hardest in the comments. This could be your beginning. If you want more content like this, subscribe. Because there's more coming. Because maybe this is the day you say, I started.